We here, ladies and gentlemen. We here. The whole crew. Roja.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's
I
up?
should have been in the middle. The middle.
So, hey, that's
Mooch,
like me.
Huh?
I know, Mooch. Ain't you tired of being a chocolate sandwich? You always in the middle.
Nah, I ain't tired.
Hey, I don't mind getting behind Moochie.
Hey,
What's up, y'all?
That little smile. That's what I'm
can't
talking
call
about.
it, man. How y'all feeling tonight, crew? How you feeling?
I am feeling good.
I can't complain.
I'm feeling good.
Trying to hear it, so.
Well, let me go ahead and get everybody kicked off. I want to shout out to everybody that's in here watching us. It's my man Jay Moore. It's the homie Moochella. If you haven't subscribed to their channels, go ahead and do so because they will be having an after party 10 o'clock tonight. As soon as I'm done, where they're going to deep dive even more. And ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget, the man in the middle is someone who's on the active power roster. It's Jay Moore. It's Mr. Rojas. And the lady on his side is someone who's in a whole lot of TV shows, active roster, reviewing all they shit. It's the homie Moochella. Hanging with the fellas tonight. So let's get into it.
Hanging with
Jay Mo, how did you like this episode, my man? Let's just jump right on into it. A lot of people felt like this was the episode that picked up. It caught the steam. It made them feel like this was the continuation of the original Power. What were your thoughts on this episode?
Yeah, Power kind of created that, mid-season finale type of thing out of 10 episodes. Normally you would see that on shows on TV with 18 episodes or more. But this episode was pretty good. They had the action. It had the storyline, the guns. We see Vic over there trying to buy the lakefront property for him and Gloria, make his little dream a reality. We see Walt Daddy coming up in there coughing. I thought he was about to bust that bottle up on her. She even stepped back a little bit. And then, of course, Tommy and the crew came through, guns blazing, taking out everybody. One dude said it made his little wee hard, that it was Pop Go to Weasel for him. You know what I'm saying? They had great special effects. All the headshots look real, boy. So they did a good job. I liked it. It wasn't too many moments. We see Jenard then tweaked out now that Goldilocks is dead, Jeremiah. So Goldilocks is down now. It's all bets is off. He really mad at Tommy now. We saw what he did at the end. So man, he feel like his right hand man is gone. He in this all alone again or something. Who knows? So we'll see.
Moochie, give us what you was thinking and feeling as you watched the events of this episode unfold.
I like that they all got together and did it, and Tommy was fair enough to break things off for CBI, which was good. I was shocked about Cy. That threw me off. That was like my OS moment when he got hit. When Simon got hit. Because it was like, I kind of knew it when he said, yeah, I told you this is going to be easy. But it was like, oh, that's how I was. With that, I was kind of shocked with Elijah getting killed. But it made Jenard wild out. It made him wild out. And he went to go save his boo. So he could lick that scar and she could lick his ear. Ew.
Yeah, people were saying that. I don't think that's what he was doing. If that's the case, why burn up the car and come with the mask on? You don't have to hide trying to save her.
No, I don't think I think he did it for both reasons. I think he wanted he was going to save her, but he was going to try to take out Tommy. And Tommy was on Instagram tonight, Joseph Sequoia, and he said it himself.
Oh, okay.
I agree with you.
Well, he did a bad job of saving her because he put a bullet in her. Dumbass could have killed her. Exactly. Shout out to Urban Frugal Chick, sent the $4.99 super chat. This was a great episode. Let's get this recap party started. Urban Frugal Chick, I love your name because the way I've made money was to save and invest it. Do you listen to Clark Howard? Hit me in the chat if you do. Let's recap some of this crazy madness Moochie is talking about that happened last night, especially talking about Jay. Here we go.
You're bleeding.
Shit, that ain't my blood. Fuck. Come here.
Oh, motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh, shit, that fucking hurt.
All right. Let me see. It went straight through. It's clean. God damn, you're gonna be all right. But here, look, just grab it.
Yeah, that ain't the face of a savior.
No, I agree.
Yeah, so sometimes people get on Twitter and say things, and they mean well, but they may be inaccurate.
I believe that was the face of somebody with ulterior motives.
Yeah, he was looking like. Yeah.
That was the face of somebody who just went crazy. That's what that face was. That was the face of the switch got flipped in me, and now I'm about to run this bitch. That's what that was the face of. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have Jay Moore's co-star. She played Mai on the show. Paulina Wynn is coming through on the 23rd to sit down and chat with her brother about her career, her role on this season, and why we couldn't keep her longer because I thought she was about to go off on that ass and they got rid of her. But we'll get to know her a little more and see what her insight was and what it was like to feel with Rojas, because I see Jenard and Rojas hooking up. You might not see it, but I see it. And I know Rojas can't say nothing right now because he's in jail cooking up a good plan while all this stuff is going on. And we'll get to him in a minute. But Moochie, I'm going to start with you. Talk to me about this cop that's got issues. How the hell you about to be a hypocrite? Call this man out for something he did 15 years ago, and your ass is still in here taking money from the white man. And I wouldn't be surprised if you taking money from somebody, some of the black dudes too. Talk about old Seamus.
Bennigan was a waste of time this scene. You following him around for some stuff that happened, and it's ancient history. You want to go in the Wayback Machine and talk about some chick that he doesn't even know that OD. And it's just like, this is unnecessary conversation. And he got aired out by Diamond. Diamond let him know, look, you are no holy. How you going to get holier than thou and you want to take?
Exactly.
You on the take, and they don't take well. They don't do well in jail. Dirty cops. So watch your step.
Hell, they don't do well outside of jail either. J-Mo, jump on in there.
Yeah, right. That's the same story that we hear time and time again, where a person blames the drug dealer for what the drug user does. Who's more to blame? Which one is it, the chicken or the egg? She was using drugs. Is she responsible for what she was doing? And, the person selling the drugs has a responsibility too. So for him to be going out and doing this, it makes it seem as if she wasn't a drug user and he put it on her and forced her to, OD or something, whereas she got some responsibility. He don't know everybody that buys drugs in the, community and different things. He didn't sit there and, cook up a bad batch to kill her on purpose. So him going through all of these motions to come at him for this is ridiculous. We now find out he's doing this on his own. Nobody put him up to this. And you sound stupid. Because if you look, everybody got some skeletons in their closet, and you sitting here coming at me as if I'm so wrong and I don't deserve a second chance. Well, what about you? You on the take, like Moochie said, you over here working for drug pushers, you know what I'm saying, and taking money from them. But you, on the other hand, mad at me because our drugs, somebody died using ours. Like, you think people don't die with what Vic does? So he's just sounding ridiculous, and I'm glad that Diamond put that bug in his head. Hey, you keep coming at me, man. Maybe some information about you will come out. So you barking up the wrong tree over here. You better go on somewhere. And he wised up and let his ass out the car too, like a Uber driver, real quick.
Get out of my car.
Get out of my car.
Right.
Now, let me ask you guys this. What is the purpose of this character? What was the purpose? Like, there's got to be more to him. We've seen his ass pop up in the barbershop with his damn edge up line looking like a U and ain't getting no haircut. And now he's harassing Diamond over his own personal mission. What are they going to do with this character? Moochie, I go to you first.
What can they do? It's like, to me, this character is a waste of time. I'm thinking all this time that maybe Jenard might have put him on to Diamond, where he wanted him to bother him, so he fall back and let Jenard take over. But I guess I'm wrong about that. Like, this scene was unnecessary.
Okay.
I like that he tripped him up. I like the way Diamond handled it, but like, why are you even coming after him?
Right.
So they're saying, and shout out to Steve for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. The woman is the sister that he is taking care of. The reason he needs to take extra money. So Jay Moore, do you feel like there's a major purpose for this character? Like, what is gonna be his arc? Because right now his arc just seems very, very end of the roadish.
Yeah, I mean, I like this scene because now we know what the hell he was up to and why. And now I think that, I mean, it's not right. I think he's dumb for what he's doing, but I was wondering why and who put him up to what he's doing. So now that we know, I think that, his role as far as a main person is not going to be that long, but he could be valuable if you're a drug dealer or whatever, Vic, because you see how he came to get him out of jail. There's no telling what he may be able to tell him, tip him off to different stuff, whatever the case. So I think we may still see him around. He would be like what Ghost and Tommy, Ghost wanted Dirty Ball Sacks to be, DBS. He wanted him. When he saved DBS life, he said, no, now you owe us. He could be useful, even though DBS didn't actually do it. And they saved his life. He never really was appreciative like he could have been. But I think that maybe we'll see this dude be used and be useful for Vic. He ain't gonna probably be useful in them for Diamond, but he'll still be useful for Vic and whatever the case. So I don't think he's gonna die or anything.
I have a question.
I can get with that.
I have a question for y'all though. Do y'all think that we're gonna find out that maybe Jenard did put him on him, like I said?
I don't think so. Okay. Because he kind of made it seem right then and there like he came at Diamond because of the Bad Batch with his sister. So,
right.
He wouldn't need Jenard to say, hey, why don't you get him for what he did to your sister? You know what I mean? I don't think he would need that. So I think Jenard probably knows him. I mean, he'd been out for 15 years and he knew Vic. We saw Jenard was working with Vic, so he probably knows him. But he probably heard through Jenard or whatever that Diamond was getting out of other things. But I don't think that he needed Jenard to put that battery in his back. I think he already had that energized already. So.
Yeah, I think he did too. I think he was just upset Diamond got out of prison. And at the end of the day, the one thing I can be 100% right, I can be 100% sure of this: he's gonna die. He's gonna die. So? Oh, he's gonna die.
Look, let me write that down.
I didn't say when, but he's gonna die.
Okay, you're not saying this season, but he's on the death list.
Oh, oh God, yeah, he's on the death list. He is definitely on the death list.
Well, maybe
he
eventually,
is
yeah, but I don't
he
think
is
he
definitely
this season.
yeah, we haven't got enough out of what's going on in his story for him to die this season. But he's definitely going to be a sacrificial play at some point in time.
Right,
now I'm gonna start with you on this one, J-Mo. I call this the kiss of death. This is Claudia kissing. That's Claudia kissing Tommy. And when she got done kissing Tommy with her drug, Dahlia, it knocked his ass on top of his car. And like I told my wife, I don't want nothing that's going to have me laid out on the hood of my Tesla looking like that. This dude looked like he could knock his feet together and he'll be right back in Kansas with Dorothy. Floor is yours, J-Mo. Talk about this relationship between him and Claudia and this drug they got.
Yeah, I mean, one thing about this scene in the background, I did notice they were in front of the Palmer House Hilton, which is a legendary hotel in Chicago. So I did like that little setup and scenery. Another thing, seeing Tommy laid up like this after that kiss, I was just thinking the same thing. Like, man, that's like crack or something, you know what I'm saying? But then the way that everybody reacted when they had that is like a sex drug on the level of crack. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like Digital Underground sex packets up in here or something. You know what I'm saying? He done wet his pants right here in front of the damn hotel, laid up on the car, bent over backwards. Like, well, I'm good. Like, that's embarrassing. And, you know, he was sprung like T-Pain after that, boy. You know what I'm saying? All it took
and she just left him there. She just left him right there, J-Mo. She just speeded off while his ass was out on the hood in euphoria.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Looking like Rue. So, definitely, I don't know, man. That drug is scary. And he told Liliana not to mess with it, and we know what that led to, her hard head ass. But you know, he was trying to, that was something that we talked about, I think, with Moochie on the after show about they gonna try to cook it up, or Liliana try to figure out what it was or something.
Yeah, that was one of my predictions.
Yeah. And so I know you got the prediction book over there. So so it turned out that she definitely was, but you know, they barking up the wrong tree because it's a diet pill gone wrong. So it ain't gonna have, you know, coke or heroin and all that type of stuff, because they working with some whole new concoction. So I don't know, man. It's gonna turn out to probably have some very bad side effects in the end. It definitely not FDA approved.
Nope. Moochie, what'd you think? When you gonna go get us some of this Dahlia? Because it looked like it's the shit.
None of that. Oh, but none of that. I was just like, can you highlight one Journey's comment? Because she got a point. We're right on the subject too. And she's saying had an urgency to move the drug. Do you think it has a short shelf life? Like, could this become deadly if it sits around for a long time?
Huh. I didn't think about that like that.
Or it's just not as potent as it normally is if you don't move it quickly.
Man, I think it's because dude gave her that money and he probably gonna be wanting his product soon.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. I didn't think that.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's got something to do with the venture capitalists behind
exactly.
That's what I'm thinking. It's got something to do with. And they's like, bro, they putting a lot of pressure on her to get that money back, get that capital back as quickly as possible.
Right. And so then she trying to do this behind people back, you know.
Right. And she got to get that product to Reggie Pina.
Oh yeah, Reggie Pina.
I think that's who it was in your trailer video, that when you asked the question, who was that?
You think that was Reg?
I think that
all right, Moochie. Well, I am coming to you now, Moochie, since we done talked about that. How did you like the setup right here with Tommy? He's in the car with Diamond and Vic. And basically they was all coming together trying to figure out how they was going to make this attack on the Serbs. And Tommy basically sacrificed his extra percentage to give to the CBI, which I thought was commendable. You see, he's trying to break the bread. Did you think that was a good move on Tommy's part?
It was a good move because you know why? He's going to be getting much money with Dahlia.
Good point.
So,
Excellent point.
He could afford to give it up.
Yeah. How about you, Jay?
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a good move, but I think in the end, it was his only move. Like, who the hell is Tommy? He one man with Scarface over here that keeps getting captured every episode.
But she keep getting away. She keep getting away, though.
She getting hurt more and more each. She lost a finger, a shoulder. Tommy almost killed her. She getting kidnapped, beat up, busted nose. That nose, that's a strong ass nose. She might want to get in the MMA or something because it takes a beating and keeps on, you know what I'm saying, tweaking. Because
she must be related to Wolverine, J-Mo, because her ass be healing up in a week. I mean, she done been shot, stabbed, finger broke. The only thing that don't heal on her is that deep river scar on her face. But other than that, she heals up.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, even though Tommy was sitting here positioning or whatever, as if he had a choice, in the end he ain't have a choice. You need they soldiers, you need they network, it's they city. Who the hell are you? You one man. Vic got people. Vic got an army with him, soldiers. You know what I'm saying? The CBI got a soldiers, the connections and everything. Tommy ain't got nothing but that Mustang.
Yeah, and it ain't bulletproof.
Heck no. So, like, yeah, you know, it seemed like Tommy had a choice, but in the end, he ain't have a choice. And that 1% bought him a lot of goodwill. You know what I'm saying? So I think that definitely was smart, but not only that, it was his only option. You know, if he said no and they decided to walk away, what could he then? What
he up the river without a paddle.
Right.
So Silent Jackson comes through with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. Says 2-Bit and Roberto appearing on Force. What's their role and how 2-Bit gonna feel Tommy was the one that did Spanky? Go to you first, Moochie.
Silence coming from Canada.
Okay. I'm glad they're coming. I want to see their role. I want to see how long they stay. He needs soldiers. He needs soldiers that he knows. Because the only person he really knows is Liliana. He doesn't really know the other guys. Now, as far as 2-Bit, how 2-Bit is going to feel about Tommy taking out Spanky, he's the one that told Tommy that Spanky snitched. So he was all right with it. He didn't follow the code to the street. So this is what happens.
Boy, Moochie, I hate to be one of your men on your roster because you straight to the point and cut them feet off. No toes,
I'm
Moochie.
just saying. I'm just
follow that code.
Yeah.
J-Mo,
like
what'd you think?
Strict ones too.
He was. What's your response to Silent Jackson's super chat?
Yeah, shout out to Canada. You said so yeah, it is good. Just like I just said, Tommy by himself, he got nobody. And he over here positioning. He needs soldiers. He needs somebody that, you know, got his back. Plus, 2-Bit is black. So that'll build some goodwill with Tommy. And everybody know, okay, he really is down with the brothers. You know? You know what I'm saying? And 2-Bit younger, so he can relate. Hell, 2-Bit might start building up an army there.
He might.
You know, if he lives long enough and you know, they decide to organize and they get the money and the product, 2-Bit can start, you know, building up soldiers. You see a white boy coming around, and he in his 40s talking about, hey, let's sell dope. Dudes in Chicago be like, nah, I'm good. You the cops. You know, they might not take that chance, but 2-Bit, he might start building up some soldiers. And who knows what may happen? You know what I'm saying?
I was just think that he's going to use this opportunity to build his own crew.
That'd be cool.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would love to see that. Yep. All right. Jay, I'm going to swing your way this time. So you already talked about how once you go black, you never go back. And these two was about to rub noses as he's telling her about his vacation getaway for her, looking like it's somewhere in Ireland, by the way. And while he's giving her all his hoop dreams, Paulie is sitting here videotaping everything. Too. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good lens he got too. Real good lens.
Yeah. We said that at the same time. That lens right there, that's $1,000 right there.
That's that old FBI lens he got. He got the FBI lens. And then he goes back and tells Daddy Flynn, who then in turns goes and tells this woman, boy, he said, Glow, you are a beautiful abyss that men love to fall in. But you know what? Ain't no grandbabies of mine falling out of your ass from my son falling in. J-Mo, break this down. How is this going to end? My goodness. You know the pain it must feel for a father to run up on you as a woman. You're in love with a man. And he says, you will not be having none of my grandchildren. And you know why? Because I'm a racist piece of you know what.
Yeah, man. Going back to what you said, Ireland, man. I don't know, man. That was funny. But no, that's right downtown Chicago. That black building that was behind Paulie is the McCormick Place Convention Center. See right there, that black silhouette. That's a huge McCormick Place. So they're right in prime real estate. It is no homes there. But, you know, if they were to build a home there and be able to, it would stand out. It'd be the only home there. But, I mean, that would be something right there. That would be a prime real estate location right on front of the lakefront over there.
So, Jay, is it worth, if that area worth $2 million, the land by itself, or more?
Hell yeah. It's probably worth more than that. I was surprised when I saw it was vacant land that's looking like that, because I remember it was the park district and then the bike trail, and you know, I don't remember all those mounds and stuff like that right there. But I guess they must have did something since I was last over there, and I don't know what the hell happened over there with the land, but that's definitely prime real estate. That's mostly like Chicago Park District land. Nobody building homes there. But for the storyline, that was pretty cool. And if he was able to buy that and build a home there, that would be amazing location. As far as Walt Daddy coming up in there, you're not going to get away with this shite. You want to go and you want to have babies right here. That's a shite dream. He pulled that drink. I thought he was about to bust her head with it. Even she backed away. She like, you better not hit me with that shite. No, but I see how in Israel like that shite when I say that. But she is extremely beautiful. I give it to her. Everything, sexy lips, complexion, eyes, nose, everything. And yet all he see is that she a black woman. Like, damn, that's just, how could a person be that low? I'm not a racist person. I mean, especially when it comes to women, man. Beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. That's like his own separate category of human beings. So you beautiful. I don't give a damn where you come from.
He did admit that she's beautiful, but he don't give a damn how beautiful she is. She's just the wrong color.
And that's just crazy. I want to get sidetracked, but racism is like the dumbest thing ever. It's just stupid. And even Vic had to tell him, you know, you up here talking about having an Irish wife. How'd that work out for you? You know what I mean? Like, you know, you said they were divorced.
He pimp slapped the hell out of him for that. He was like, bruh, you don't talk to your daddy like that, because
you don't bring that shite to your daddy.
Yeah. Vic said, I don't want no Irish pussy. I don't go on black. I ain't going back. Take it,
right,
Moochie. You
right.
know how how it go, Moochie.
I feel like Walter Flynn been dipping in the chocolate.
He probably have.
Chocolate when the lights are low.
He probably have. He dip in the chocolate
when the lights are low and he on the low. He don't want nobody to see.
Or Moochie, he dipping that chocolate when they fresh out the shower when they ashy and almost look white. That's when he get them. That's how he dip in the chocolate. That's how he get them.
He like milk chocolate.
Yeah, he like that milk chocolate. He don't want nothing me and Moochie complexion. He wanted more like J Mo complexion. He don't want it me and Moochie complexion.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Damn right. Damn. You damn right. Yep. One bite of this and your teeth fall out. I'm so sweet.
The candy shop.
Go around here. Candy shop, baby. And so speaking of candy shops, Mooch, I'm gonna come to you on this one. How did you like the way Claudia approached Glow after Dad came and said, "You my friend, and you take this $2 million," and Glow was like, "No, I'm not going to take it. Your sick daddy is more of a whatever than you are. Get the hell up out my shop." Now, remember, y'all, Glow has a military background. So maybe that's why they got her looking so ripped. So, her cheekbones. She looks like she's been in the military. And
so ripped.
How is she going to take this offer, Moochie, of the $2 million in the land? What do you think is going to happen with this? Are they still friends at this point?
She's contemplating it. She's contemplating it, but I think she really truly loves Vic.
She gonna take that shite and run. She's gonna take that shite and run. That's a hell of a deal.
Well, Moochie, how deep of a friendship do these two have? Is it really that deep?
I don't believe. I want to know how. When she came, was she friends with Claudia? I can't see that.
Me neither.
No, I can't see it.
That she had the bar.
I think she was being sarcastic, maybe.
Like, look, I'm coming to you as a friend. Bullshit.
Right,
no,
right.
You're not.
Right.
Well,
like, at least Walt Daddy came straight up. Here you come like a wolf in sheep clothing. Like, oh, I'm your friend. Here, do this, do that. Like, girl, you ain't my damn friend.
Do y'all feel like the reason why she came in this way is because she feared that if she don't bounce, the daddy gonna try to kill her? And this was her way of saying, look, without telling her you gonna get killed, you gonna get killed unless you take this money and go and get out this family. Jay, what you think?
Right. Definitely. I think that that's exactly what it was. She in a way was trying to save her because she knows that she going up against a group that don't play. And if she keep it up, it's only going to be one solution that's going to be acceptable for them. And as a woman to woman, she don't want to see her die over love, especially over her brother. That's a bad way to die, because you love the wrong person. That's some old Romeo and Juliet type stuff up in here. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody need to be dying over that. I know love is a powerful thing, but it is what it is. We saw what love made Django go through, but in the end, like what did Samuel say? He said it's like Tar, you stuck. No, that was what he say? You got you a little dose of ninja love over there, doctor. It's like Tar. Once you up in there, you stuck. I think Vic stuck like Tar.
Yeah,
boy. He can't get out. He's stuck.
He's stuck, man. It's hard to revert once you done got a taste of these chocolate sisters, man. Don't nothing else taste the same once you get it. It's hard to go back from it. Now, speaking of which, we got to talk about this this South American sister right here. Woo. This chick is tough as nails, man. She is tough. She take it every which way she can and give it right back. Homeboy Merkovich was asking her for Tommy. She took her broken finger and gave him the finger. Moochie, if you need a ride or die B, this is the one, ain't you?
No doubt. Yeah. The only thing she had to do was stay in the house, though. She would have stayed in here.
Right.
They wouldn't have found her.
But can't you say some of this Tommy fault for leaving that drugs in there with her, knowing she likes to get a little good sniff?
I mean, he told her not to do it, and said, "Are you going to listen to me?" And she promised she was. So I just want to know what's next, because this is the second time in a row you done went off and got yourself kidnapped.
Right.
So now, like, if you don't listen this time, you're going to have to go.
Oh, goodness. She got to go. She can't go, Moochie, because she's going to be synthesizing this drug. She can't go.
Yeah, I don't want her to go, but she got to listen, man.
Jay, what you got?
Yeah, she shouldn't have been sampling that Shinola, man. She should have chilled out, waited, and then, like I say, it's like ecstasy, crack level ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? Mixed with a little bit of Niagara. She started getting a little hot and bothered, man, and she needed to go and have somebody scratch that itch. I don't know where the hell she went to get caught up that fast. You know. She's like, I need a song with you to come here and make me feel good, okay? Where are you at? Hey, Jenard, you come here. You want a licky? You want to make it feel good? Come here. I have a special discount for you.
Bruh, I mean, the way this woman can take pain, you better have a horse cop for her, because she's just going to lay there and not make no noises, because this chick be... Hey, look, you better, because you see how she took a broke finger and she barely screamed.
Yeah, she took a broke finger and did like this, and it was...
Yes. Yeah. Here it is right here. That's that finger right there. And she's just in his face, like, as Eddie Murphy said, in the face. So, I tell you, man, I like Lilli. I hope they keep her around for a hot minute. And then, Jay, I'm going to come to you on this one. This is when we finally get into the big battle scene. They start taking out the Serbs. And we knew when you had all these groups coming together, you knew there was going to be some casualties. You knew it. You knew it was going to be some casualties. The first casualty we got was Psy. And it was funny because the minute he talking about he got a hard on, the bullet was through his head. Boom.
Right.
Take it away, Jay.
Yeah, he shriveled up real quick.
Yeah. They put him out in some cold weather.
Yeah, it was like going into the cold shower, boy. It was over. And he didn't even get to blink. He left him laying there with his eyes wide shut. And, you know, yeah. But it was going too smooth. I was even thinking, man, how they just, I know they getting the drop on them, so surprise is a major aspect. And Tommy is always so great with a handgun.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but anyway, they did get the drop on them, so that was a major advantage. But like they said, it's always 6 of them, and they didn't take out 6, and they let their guard down, and one of them came and took his ass out. So you know, and if you look at that group, he was the Expendables. You know, he was the only one, because between Tommy, Vic, Jenard, and Diamond, who is he? You know, he already got his ass whooped and the arm broke off in the very first episode.
And he healed up pretty quick too. Damn, he was healed before the first episode went off. He didn't even have no sling or nothing for his arm.
He had a cast.
No, he had a sling. He had a cast when he got him out of jail.
He had a cast on his arm. But, you know, he was back in action real quick still with the cast and all. It was like back in the day playing football. They used to play with a cast on their arm back in the day. He was back in the game, coach. He ain't missed nothing. So he should have took a sick leave.
Right. What you got, Mooch? What you got on this scene?
This was my OS moment, because I was surprised that he got killed like that. But I knew it was coming when he said, "I told you this was easy." When he said that, I was like, "Oh, damn!" But it was like it came out of nowhere. It was like a good shock.
Spoke too soon.
Yes, I was like, "Why is he busy talking? They need to keep it moving."
Right, Lord have mercy. He ruined it. So right now we've got. That's what he did. Right now, we've got 375. Can we get 375 likes? You're getting 375 thank yous from us, because we're grateful to have you. Subscribe to Jay and Moochella's channel. They are going to be going live at 10 o'clock when I'm done. And go check out the podcast, man. I do all my interviews, some of my live streams I throw up there. And then if you're a big Power fan, 23rd of this month, Paulina Wynn is coming through to talk a little bit about her role on Power this season, what it was like acting with Claud, what it was like seeing Rojas. She already done told me on the low, she think the guy that plays Rojas sexy as fuck. She done told me that. So
I like her already.
Come see what else she gonna say on that weird night. And this next scene, Moochie, I'm gonna give you a clip before we jump into it because it does involve the actress I just talked about. Here we go.
Right. The only thing I was wrong about was thinking you were the best Flynn to get this done.
Don't you fucking leave.
You're worthless to me now.
Get the fuck off me!
We're done.
Moochie. I know she slapped the fire out of her. I told my wife, I said, who in this modern day and age go get huge chunks of ice and chop them up to make their drinks cold? And next thing I know, she using
everybody's using those ice big balls now, right? When I seen her with the ice pick, I said, you know what? And Suburbia Jones said it yesterday when we was talking about it. I thought about the movie with Sharon Stone.
It was on today. Basic Instinct.
That's the first thing I thought about. I said she gonna get killed with that thing. When I seen her doing this, and then she was steady like going
right.
I was like, no, this is not a good look. She do not know. You got a hot head on your hand, and you telling her no. She's already a spoiled brat. Claudia's already a spoiled brat. So she's not going to get her way. Things is going to happen. She's going to throw a fit. And what happened? She got smacked. That was the nail in her coffin. Claudia threw a fit, and she got stabbed up like she was in the yard in jail.
Jay, why do they always turn their back after you smack somebody? You think I'm about to go smack somebody in the face like I'm French and shit, take off my gloves? Pow! I challenge you to a duel and turn my back to him? No. What? Why they do that?
She thought she was Pepe Le Pew up in here. You know what I'm saying? Be able to smack and then walk off. But I think even the bigger mistake is, why are you telling people your plan? You ain't in the game like that. Why are you telling her you about to leave? Why are you telling her you done? Why are you telling her all this stuff?
Yes.
You know, just do it. Yeah, just go and then make your moves. Don't sit there and tell her, because you ain't in a position to kill her or have protection. So your protection is protecting your information, you know? And so, yeah, but you know, it is what it is. That's how they wrote it. So that's how it went down. But it did look good when she smacked the hell out of her, though. I think Chloe wasn't expecting that. Looked like the first time she ever caught them hands from somebody, too.
That's what I'm saying. When she smacked her, you didn't see the crazy moment, how her face looked when she turned around?
Right.
Like I said, she coming for her.
Yeah, if she didn't smack her, it might not have escalated like that.
I agree.
Do y'all think this is the first body? Y'all think this is the first body Claudia caught?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's going to be the last.
No, I don't think it's the last. I think it was the first. You see how
all I'm going to say is this.
Self-medicate.
All I'm going to say is this. She better not mess with my Liliana, because Liliana she going to put the bees on her.
Liliana.
Moochie. We are rooting.
Come on, she was rocking with Tommy when she was fighting.
Moochie, we are rooting. We rooting for her to be messing with Liliana, because this is the only way I'm gonna get my threesome. And she already done told Tommy, she already done said, oh, I would have kissed her too to get them drugs. So we're gonna be getting Lilli, Claudia, and Tommy in that threesome. And I told y'all this a long time ago. Lilli gonna get some of that. Her landmine about to blow up, all up in Claudia. And wait till Lilli figure out how to make them drugs. Because when people get money, getting money or knowing you about to get an opportunity, that makes you get real sexual. It makes you get real lucid. And when Lilli figure out how to synthesize that drug and they don't need Dr. Dahlia no more, she gonna be turned the fuck on. And I'm here for it.
They're gonna have a little marmalade sandwich up in here.
Yeah, yes.
A marmalade sandwich.
Yeah. straight New Orleans Creole, however you want it. I'm gonna be right here watching all the action, giving my wife the business because she's like, it's not gonna happen. It's okay. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Now, Jay, let me jump on you on this one. Your boy E got shot, and when he got shot, your boy Jay came out like Rambo, shooting everything that moved, including the ants. He had a chance. He could have took a shot at Tommy. And they showed him looking at Tommy like, I want to shoot him, but he didn't. And then his boy E just basically passed away right in his arms. Talk about this scene, Jay.
Yeah, a couple things. So it's his fault that I call him Goldilocks. I call it's his fault he got shot. Because, and that's crazy, the one Negro with the bulletproof vest died. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
nobody.
Yeah, when he jumped out first, this dude Jenard didn't jump out with him and lay, you know what I'm saying, the shock and awe on their ass. He let him shoot by himself and gave dude a chance to retaliate, and he was able to kill Elijah. And then once he got shot, now Jenard want to pop out and shoot. If y'all have both popped out at the same time, dude wouldn't have got him. But you allowed him to go 1-on-1, and he lost. Y'all could have went 2-on-1. Y'all was both there. And you know what I'm saying? Now he mad that he got popped. That's your fault. Why you make him go 1-on-1? This ain't no 1v1 2K. You know what I'm saying? You should have went on ahead, took dude out, both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then he wouldn't have died. Now he got shot. Now you want to look at Tommy. That ain't had nothing to do with Tommy. And that's the precursor to why he was trying to kill Tommy at the end. Because he was mad that his boy got killed. He already didn't like Tommy at all until he started liking him about that 1%. But when his boy got killed, that 1% went out the window. He was damn near about to take a shot at Tommy from the balcony. I said that on my first reaction and on my video over the weekend that I thought that was going to happen, and he didn't. But, you know, we saw later he went by himself to try to, you know, get Tommy. And if he wanted to save Liliana, he could have went with Tommy in the get-go when Tommy said, let's go. But everybody said, no, we good. So you did. You said, no, I'm good just to try to save her by yourself at the end. I mean, what? You thought if you'd have said, yeah, I'll go with you, they would have told him no? Like, he could have went if he wanted to. I mean, he didn't. He chose not. Everybody had their own choice. Diamond, Vic, Jenard all said, no, I'm good. We came to do what we came to do. And then later, that's why he wore a mask and burnt that vehicle. Because he tried to get Tommy, and he ain't want Tommy to figure out it was him. But, you know, it's all because of that scene where he lost his right-hand man, the one that's been there with him, at least from what we know, knew the most about what was going on, knew that he was throwing the fight. The fight was fixed with him and Diamond, and that he was supposed to do the takeover. And now it looked like Jeremiah ain't going to be doing nothing but singing the blues from now on, man. He's singing in the choir up in heaven because he gone. So, you know.
Yeah. And y'all killing me talking about my man look like T-Pain right here. Poor fella. He just want to die. He just want to die a power death. So, Moochie, what you think? You know, I'm still in the boat that Jenard, when he did his little drive-by, I think it was two reasons. I think he was, number one, trying to put some bullets in Tommy and trying to save Lilli. But the problem is he didn't hit nobody. You did all that spraying, and the one person you probably had feelings for, you shot her. Thank goodness you ain't kill her. And Tommy had me laughing, talking about, it went right clean through. Nigga, she can still bleed to death whether the bullet went through or not. So, Moochie, take the scene away, Moochie, because that was a whole mess.
The upper room. Jenard is in the upper room.
Right.
So, why did he wear white to this shootout? I'm like, why he got on this white sweatsuit where he's all out in the open? Everybody see him, and he can't shoot.
You gotta kill him.
He can't shoot. He could not shoot Moochie like that. They should have left him home.
They should have took Liliana if they should have he should have took her when she wouldn't get. Look, I need you right with me. I know you can shoot. Come on.
Look, Lilli broke finger and all could have done better than he did.
And he had a damn submachine gun and still couldn't hit nothing.
But didn't Jenard tell him he needs to learn how to shoot, so he needed to come?
Yeah.
Did he say something crazy like that to him?
He said something like that. It was you paraphrasing, but it was something along the line. He needed to come.
I just like, why wear all white? I'm like, you're like really out in the open where we could say you.
With that damn bulletproof vest. That looked like it was too small for him anyway when he was standing up.
Yeah, that looked like the one 50 Cent had back in 2001.
Right.
He took it from him.
Right.
Moochie, what's going on in your crib? I hear evil spirits. Well.
That scared the heck out of me.
What just happened? I ain't hear nothing.
That was thunder. Y'all ain't hear that?
No.
I heard it.
Lamont got
heard
it. He said evil spirits.
Yeah, like mom Rob about to come in your house or something.
Undercat.
Yeah, ancient spirits.
I ain't hear it.
Sure, I might have to turn out this dog on light because it's near the window.
You think the light gonna attract electricity?
Oh my God, it scared me, y'all.
Oh,
I'm here by myself scared. No.
Y'all send some hammers Moochie way, y'all. Send them hammers.
Put them hammers up, y'all. Put them hammers up so Moochie. I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. I literally thought a package was falling out your ceiling.
The house shook.
A package was falling out your ceiling. I didn't hear it, but that's what's up. Lamont got the good speakers over there, boy.
Oh. Anywho, I done lost my train. No, but getting back to this with this, I knew Jenard was gonna do something when Diamond was like, "That's not our problem. We didn't come here for that." And I looked at his face. I said, "He going to save his little Scarface." That's what I said.
Little Scarface got to survive.
Yeah, so lick that scar.
Why they don't wipe my clothes? They just gonna let the blood drip.
I mean, she probably want to look tough. And Jay, I'm gonna highlight your point again. You mentioned how when Tommy and the crew was, he mentioned it all. Then we got to save Lilli, and nobody wanted to help. I honestly don't think Jenard want anyone to know his deeper feelings for Lilli. He don't want people to know, like your boy told Tommy, you like Lilli too much. This is a weakness. I don't think Jenard want anyone to know that he's a little sweet on Lilli, but Tommy know. Because Lilli done told Tommy. But, I'm sure he didn't want anyone in that crew to know how he was feeling about Lilli. And he sure enough went there, but I just don't understand what was he doing there, because he did all that shooting and he ain't hit nobody but Lilli.
Yeah, I would agree with that if he didn't burn the car and have a mask on. If you're trying to help Lilli, why you incognito?
Well,
he don't want Tommy to know. He don't want Tommy to know.
I have a reason why.
Why?
Okay.
It's cameras everywhere, yo. It's cameras everywhere. He's got to get a hot car to do this.
Yeah.
And that's how you do it. Especially probably the area where he is, it's probably cameras on the street and everything. So I'm thinking that's what it is with that.
That face at the end ain't look like that.
Yeah, that was a crazy face.
Yeah, that ain't the face about. I hope no Tommy and them didn't notice because I didn't want them to know I like her.
I don't think it was that either. I agree with you.
So this could be the face of I think I killed everybody. Now I know I'm crazy. I'm a wanted man. Now they shot up everybody.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to give my crew a few minutes to get their thoughts and things together. If you want to continue this discussion, all 400 of y'all, please like the video, subscribe to Moochie and Jay Moore. They will be going on the after party on his channel right at 10 o'clock. We'll give them some time to get their stuff together. Don't forget to like the video. Shout out to all my super chatters. And be sure to come back when I will have she is played by Paulina Wynn. And she's going to dish out everything that happened behind the scenes, what we might see with her in the future, and if she's going to continue to play in something else that you guys might love, like BMF. I'll let you guys know then. We'll be back tomorrow night. Me, Moochie, and the fresh crew. Till that Sexy as Hell video, get with Jay. They're coming on at 10.
Ew.
All right, deuces.